Today is the last day of Venus in Pisces, and this this whole time Venus has been in Pisces has been more painful than what I thought it would be, because I have a Pisces in Venus, or my Venus is in Pisces, and I thought it was gonna be like this, like hooray, like this, like energizing feeling, when Venus, being having my Venus in the current Venus, I thought it would be like this recharge of love and all this, like, yeah, it was just gonna be like a fairy tale, and I was just gonna be like high on love. And it's been the quite opposite of that for me in my experience. I have been dealing with a lot of insecurities. I have Pisces, my Venus in Pisces is in my first house it's in my first house, and I have Saturn in my first house as well. So maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, this whole time Venus is in Pisces, it's been really teaching me some hard lessons. It's been really pulling the strings on my emotional side. The themes that's been coming up for me is insecurity, self-worth, pouring into giving too much of myself to others and not pouring into myself enough, expecting others to feel the love that I don't have within myself, feeling love, feeling my most confident when I am loved by someone or other people, which is a really weird thing because I always thought that I was very confident. As a child, I got told that I was beautiful, and I felt like the center of attention as a child. And as I get older, maybe I just kind of expected that, and when I'm not getting that, receiving that same admiration and words of affirmation, or words of, what is it called? The 5 love languages? Words of affirmation, I guess? Compliments and all the, yeah, like the center of attention and all that, I don't feel as loved. I need the, what do you call it? The reinforcement? The I don't know, I can't think of the word. And I haven't been getting that at all because, without going into much detail, me and my boyfriend have not been doing well. And I believe that we both are going through a tough time. We both are healing some things within us. We both are Aries moons. His moon is in Aries, my moon is in Aries. And in different houses, which makes sense because, yeah, we're both probably healing different things. And then, yeah, I mean, with Mercury, with everything going on in Aries, and then once again, us releasing, with me releasing, the Libra parts. Yeah, we both have like a Libra North node and a Aries South node, so our nodes are switched. We both have Chiron and Libra, so yeah, I feel like we're both going through our own personal things, and it's very private, and it's caused a lot of distance between us. And we have other stuff in our charts, but yeah, there's been a lot of distance between us, and it's caused a lot of insecurities within me. And I've been trying to not project it onto him, and I've been trying to just go inward more, um, and really sit with my feelings and really pour into myself. And for the most part, or some days it feels good, and then some days, like today, I get triggered or something happens that that triggers my insecurities again. And it's crazy because whenever I feel a major feeling, I always like check my astrology. And right now, today, the sun, which is in Aries, is opposing my Libra Chiron. I mean, my Chiron in Libra. And I just, yeah, it feels like we've been on this like roller coaster ride all year. And it makes me, you know, a little scared of if we're gonna make it. And normally I would try to be in control of the situation, and like be the one taking over and making both of us talk and sit down and figure this out and blah 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 blah, and looking into his astrology even, and just so much, just being like paranoid that if I don't fix it, then it's going to shatter and the relationship is going to shatter. And this time I've been I've I've released that. I've had to, because I feel like me putting in the work to try to repair our relationship or try to heal my boyfriend, heal his wounds for him, has caused me to be super exhausted and has left me with an empty cup because I've been pouring so much into him or the relationship that I have neglected myself. And this has been my lesson, with me being with my Pisces during this Pisces Venus transit, or since Venus has been in Pisces, and that's my Venus sign. Also, my Saturn is in Pisces, so that's another thing, and it's in my first house. So learning to like take care of myself, and put myself first. So, and then with this Libra eclipse, it's been like I guess I could get. I'm like, how vulnerable do I want to get? Well, it's happening in my 8th house, the Libra eclipse, and I've already kind of talked about a bunch about it on my video. I mean, on my channel, I have multiple videos about it. But one thing that the 8th house has to do with is like deep hidden emotions and the need for intimacy, and I have been feeling that a lot because the distance that we've had within this relationship has literally, there's been no intimacy, and that has triggered a lot of a lot of like doubt and insecurities, and me feeling not good about myself. And I've once again, but then a part of me has been like releasing that, releasing the need to control the situation or try to fix the relationship before it shatters or before we completely like grow apart because of this distance or just so much. Oh, and then another thing is like this has all been making me feel kind of like and not just this but just past friendships I've had and just so many things I've realized that I have a real fear of rejection, of being rejected. And I feel like one of the good things, but also the challenging things about having a Venus in Pisces is that we love so hard. We love with our whole body, our heart, our everything. We will give the clothes off of our back to the people that we love. We would give our last. And because we are just open, so open, we also, like I said, we can give so much that we neglect ourselves. And because we're just so open to loving and giving, I feel like that also opens us up to hurt more when we don't receive the same back. And partially it's like, should I be should I be expecting that, or am I expecting, is it unfair for me to want somebody to love me the exact same way, or the exact same way in the exact same amount? And if it's not the exact same amount, if it's a little less, or if it's in a different way, then they don't love me or something, or there's like, I don't know. And it's just kind of like, I guess if I was with a person with a Pisces Venus, if I just look for people, but like, is that something that I need? Both of us to be surrendering ourselves? Like, I don't know. I like the balance, but also I want it to be like a healthy balance. And I don't know. It's kind of just like, is this just me needing to heal my own insecurities, and not rely on other people or the security of being, I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like this is making me feel whenever I get like my soft spot or my insecurities, my sensitivities um get touched like it did today, like as far as like I experienced a situation with me and my boyfriend that made me feel that, yeah, that sparked or triggered my sensitivities, and it just made me like crawl back into like my body and want to guard myself. And it's just like during this time of our distance, it's just make me feel like I just want to guard myself forever. And even with past experiences with friends, I just feel like it's just like being so much of a loving person makes me want to protect my heart and protect my love and not feel like I can trust anyone, because people don't love the same way that people like Pisces Venus is love. And maybe that's not true, but I don't know. And it's just like, I don't, I just don't like the fact that I feel like I just don't, like I'm starting to really feel like I'm blocking my heart and building a stone wall over it and just not wanting to let anyone in because of the fear of just also like the inconsistency, because like the difference between me and maybe a normal person it was like when I'm going through hard times in life, I still have room to love and give love. I don't Like, it doesn't matter what's going on, I'm still going to have an open heart and ability to love. And I have noticed that not everybody's like that. But then I question, like, or I get insecure if that is the case, because that's not how I am. But then it's like, I just feel like part of me feels like, I mean, I know my feelings are valid, but then another part of me is just like, you can't expect everyone to love the way that you love. Because your love is so unconditional, but some people, like, people are different, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they love you less. But then it's just like, I don't know. So, this is me. This is woohoo. Yay, the end of the last day of Venus in Pisces. And Homegirl has really been, I mean, I thank her for helping me, because one thing I have been doing, I could say something positive, is I've been really pouring into myself. Like, I've been prioritizing myself. Venus has been in my first house, so I feel kind of like this whole period of Venus and Pisces have been like all about me. And I have been more easily to just, it's been easier for me to like put myself first. And that's been nice. It's been really nice. But yeah, man. Damn. It's just like, why? The people, I just sometimes I'm just like, why do I have to love so much? Why do I have to like, but I know that's my strength, you know? And it's kind of like I should also learn to love freely and not without expectations. Because everybody has a different style of love, and is it fair for me to completely write off somebody, whether it's a friendship or a relationship? Should I completely write off people who don't match my ability to love? Which I feel like is hard, because I like I feel like Venus and Pisces are like the most like their love is like kind of unmatched. And not trying to compare, but it's just because it's not really, it's a good thing but also not really good, because once again we can sacrifice ourselves to love someone, like we would give our all, our whole selves even when we shouldn't. So it can be unhealthy, but yeah. And like I said, would I want to be with somebody like that? I mean, maybe, but then in the same time, I feel like, I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to like be loved the exact same way, but I know that that person probably will be like neglecting themselves, and it will be kind of like unhealthy, I guess. So I do like the balance. I would like that in a friend though. But I don't know, of a partner, I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on here, and I hope with this Mercury in retrograde, like I've been feeling like, man, I need to be conscious of what I'm saying. But I'm not saying anything wrong, I'm just voicing my feelings. Um, and yeah, I guess I'm just documenting this because like I don't know what's gonna happen with my relationship. And at this moment right now, like I checked my astrology, and my astrology is telling me like to not react. This is not a good time to like talk about like how my feelings, because I'm gonna really, it's going, because I'm such in a sensitive state, I won't be able to like, it's just not gonna be helpful right now because I'm high on emotions, and I'm dealing with hurt feelings, and I don't know. Yeah, I need to figure out what to do with that on my own. And once again, my partner may not have meant for whatever happened for it to make me feel like, I know he didn't. It's my own insecurities, but at the same time, like, we've been so distant. I mean, we've been talking, we have an idea, we know why, but it's still kind of like there's nothing we can do about it, right? Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to go into like that, all the details, because, I do want to keep a boundary in my relationship, but I do want to be able to share like this real event that I feel like, you see a lot of people like share their stories about like their breakup stories or getting through a breakup. And I don't often see too many videos of like when couples are on the verge of like not certain if they're gonna be together or not. And this is just on my end. I don't know if my boyfriend feels the same way. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm usually the one that always thinks of the worst case scenario. But I just wish, you know what I wish? I wish I could talk to other couples, especially couples that have been in long-term relationships, because we've been together for 11 years. And I really wish that I could just ask them, like, have you experienced this? Is this normal? Like, I just need to know if it's normal. And if I'm just overreacting, because I know I can, but at the same time, part of me is like, this is like what I'm going through right now is like a lot of people would have left if they didn't feel fulfilled in the relationship, in all aspects. But then I don't know, like I don't know. So man, this just sucks. Sitting in your emotions and just surrendering and just being in this gross feelings and not like doing what my impulsiveness would do, which is like go and talk to my boyfriend and go freak out over him and make him feel bad and everything like that, and probably not make the situation any better. So yeah, I'm just gonna be in the energy of I'm just going to align to the current energy, and that is to just Mercury retrograde is all about slowing down and pouring in more than you're pouring out, and to not also expect any like answers right now or results or anything. You're just kind of literally taking in information and sitting with it until the end of Mercury retrograde, when everything comes together and you get all this clarity. So I'm just going to try my best to sit in this gather. I put some notes, wrote some notes down about like about how I feel, just to document it, what the trigger was, and all that stuff. And yeah, I hope at the end of this month, me and my boyfriend is. Man, I fucking hope we get this together. Cause I feel like we've been in this high and low energy all year, and also plus we've been in a rocky roller coaster ride of everything for the past couple years, because life has been hitting us hard. First it was him, and then it was me, and then now it's like we're in the transitional stage, individually, which is affecting us as a couple. And it's like, will we make it through? It's like a game show or a movie, like will they stay together, or will they let this time of transition and inner healing, individually healing, because Aries season, will they let this crush them? Or really, will Jess, which is me, Jessica, will I impulsively feel like I can't take this shit anymore and just fucking leave and walk out? And will that be the thing that I regret, or will it be the best decision that I've ever made for myself? The first thing that came into my heart was regret. But like, how the am I gonna regret this? This is so uncomfortable. Why can't you? I'm not. Okay. You know what I'm keeping a hopeful energy for? And this is so lame, and this is such an astrology girl response. But Jupiter is going to be entering into Gemini this summer, and Gemini is in great areas in both of our charts. My Gemini is in my fourth house. His Gemini is in his seventh house. So either we're gonna be getting different relationships and I'm moving out. Low key, would that be crazy if I'm predicting that? I end up moving out because Jupiter can mean like you're moving. It could be like a different home or expanding your home or something like that. And then low key, like what if his Jupiter is like he gets into a new relationship? But I like jokingly to have thought that. But then the obvious thing that I hope manifest and happen, which is like we go through this rough period because maybe we really needed to like really focus on our personal, our own individual things right now, and we don't need to be distracted by maybe intimacy and being around each other because I know, when we were normal, I would often neglect my work to be with him. So maybe God is forcing us and me, because I won't speak for him, but forcing me to not be distracted by him and being with him and letting that distract me from where I need to go right now. So maybe God is in the universe and the energy is purposely separating us right now so we can focus on ourselves, each other individually, independently, the Aries energy. So then we can do what we need to do for ourselves individually so then we can come together and be like both of our cups are filled, and so we're not like looking to for each other to fill our own cups, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's my happy ending story. Let's hope that happens rather than we just don't survive. That would be really sad, but I will have to trust in the universe, but I really don't want that universe or God. Let me just tell you, I don't want that. Okay? I should want it though. As difficult as this relationship, man, as so many ups and downs, I should want it. I really should. But but yeah, I don't know. He's the yin to my yang, but um I don't know. All right. Happy Aquarius moon. I am in an Aquarius. Today is my moon day, I guess. My moon is in the 12th house of hidden feelings. Oh, which is very funny because look at my environment right now. This is very 12th housey environment right here. This is like it's not as dark as it looks. Like there's some light and stuff in front of me. I don't know why. The camera, maybe because it's my laptop camera, which is pretty trash, but I'm loving it. This is like the vibes right now. This is helping me be able to freely talk. Oh, man. We're barely on day 3 of this shit. I still have a whole month to go. Well, we are going to a concert tomorrow, so I don't know how that's gonna go. It's gonna go well, I'm putting it out there. I mean, it's a concert. Man. And then I feel the same way with friends. So it's not just my boyfriend. It's just like I'm in this group setting, and like I even felt some insecurities there today. So today's just been a freaking insecure day for me. I've been very sensitive. And yeah, it makes sense because my sun, or the sun in Aries, is opposing my Chiron. So it's really like really hitting on my wounds, and it's very uncomfortable, and yeah. Ugh. Healing. So fun. Alright. Yeah, hopefully I watch this in the future when me and my boyfriend are married. My boyfriend Blake are married and we have kids. A kid. And we're happy and traveling the world, and I have my I'm hosting women's circles and giving amazing, impactful, helpful readings for people and everything. I'm happy and healthy, and my boyfriend's happy and healthy, and we look back on this, and mainly me, because I'm the one that's, I don't know how he's feeling, but I'm more like, hopefully I can look back on this one day and laugh. Let's hope. Okay. Bye.